Good morning. Good morning. I am live on TikTok. Welcome. Live on YouTube and Facebook. Woohoo! Good morning. It is Arleen, and I am so glad to have you on this morning. I'm going to be talking about freedom, faith, and daily pay. Your 90-day sprint starts now. Can you imagine where you would be in 90 days if you started a new venture today? Stop and think, what is holding you back from starting something new online? There's so many things out there. And I hope today you make that choice, that you're done waiting. You've found something that you are totally interested in, and it's right up your alley. So I hope that is what you find today. My hair is giving me a fit today. I don't know what it is, but okay, here we go. We are ready to go now. Anyway, welcome. I want to say thanks for jumping on this morning. I'm on two different screens, so I'll be going back and forth here, and I'm not ignoring anyone. I'm just going back and forth. So welcome. And like I said, start of a 90-day sprint here. Do you realize that you know what? That's different. Okay. Today is, I'm sorry, something got distracted. Squirrel, here we go. This is live. I know. It's insane, but that's the way lives come in sometimes. So that is, I hope that I'm recording on YouTube and Facebook and on TikTok. So I want to just say welcome. So glad you all are here this morning. And let me know where you're joining in from. Just put it in the comment. If you're online, you can put it in the comment wherever you're at. Just jot it down. I love seeing all over the world where people are coming in from. Now, my next question is, have you ever thought about doing an online business online to create additional income? I had been doing network marketing for many years. Good morning, Mary. Thank you for jumping on. Where are you coming in from this morning? And I was just getting tired, frustrated, and burnt out with the DMing and the contacting family and friends all the time. I was looking for something different. And a friend of mine shared with, on Facebook, actually, in a post, she shared that there was a business she started. It's 100% profit. Good morning, MJ. Kathy, great to see you. Good. Thanks for jumping on. Let me know where you're joining in from. And 100% profit, one-time investment with no monthly fees. I'm like, how in the world do you run a business with no fees? You stop and think, look at what Starbucks does. You go to get a Starbucks franchise, you have the building, you have to buy the cups and the coffee and the danishes, everything up front. And then after it's all sold, that's your profit for the day, but you still owe all those daily expenses. With this business here, it's a one-time investment, no monthly fees. And when you make your first sale, you've recouped your investment amount. No way. I'm like, okay, I need to find out more about that. So I checked out the blueprint she was talking about, because that's what I started doing, is following the same blueprint that my friend did. And that's where I started. I started checking out the blueprint to see if this is real. Good morning, Lori. Great to see you this morning. Thank you for jumping on. Where are you coming in from? I love to see where people are from. Anybody on here, just let me know. If you got questions, let me know. I'm hoping today that I'm going to give you some value on how to select an online business, how to select to create income online. There's tons and tons of ways out there, but how do you find the right one? Good morning, Tracy and Kathy. Songwriter. Oh, I like that. Mindy, welcome. Amanda. It's good to see all of you on here this morning. Let's see if I can just adjust this a little bit. Get that. I know my glasses. If you wear glasses, you understand the problem. But anyway, that's for another day. Today, talking about how to find the right opportunity online, what to look for, and some tips to encourage you to start looking if you haven't been. Ellen, thank you for jumping on. Hello, hello, Willie. Good to see you. And so I want to start out. My name is Arleen. And like I said, I've been in network marketing for 25, 30 years, a long time. My hubby and I retired 4 years ago, started RVing full time. And then I just got tired, frustrated, and burnout with not getting the results financially that I wanted. I love the products. I will always take the products. But for a piece of the commission, and this one here is 100% profit instead of 25% profit. Wow, that in itself is a big game changer. And so when I seen this, that's where I started. With RVing, there are some expenses, and with the way the crazy world is going right now and has been for the last 5 years or whatever, 6 years. And so our savings started running out. And I'm like, I do not want to go back to work and make somebody else's dreams come true. I'm going to start working for me and let my dreams come true. And that's what I did. After that friend shared her information with me. Hello, Angel. Good to see you this morning. Where are you joining in from this morning? And so that's what I did. And it has changed my life. So you might think I'm too old to start over. Actually, I'm talking to women, majority of the women, but I mean, people, couples that are 50-ish plus looking at retirement, but then you look at your savings and it gets really scary. They are predicting we need $1 million saved up to have a good quality retirement life, to live our dream life. I know I did not have $1 million saved. Do you? If you got $1 million, you might not need this information here that I'm going to be. I apologize for any interruptions that we may have. Sometimes, technology, the internet, but we're live and this is what we go with. So here we go. So that's where there's so many things that go on that we have no control over. However, we do have control of where we create our income from. And that, when I was a kid, all we did is we were taught to go get a job, work 40 hours a week for 40 years, and then retire and enjoy your life. Well, that's not the case anymore. Most people are working 2 jobs just to create month-to-month expenses, to pay what they need for. And that's the tough part, is seeing everybody struggling. And if you're struggling, just put a 1 in the comment. Not everybody's struggling, but there's a lot of people that are. Good morning, Wanda and Melissa. It's good to see you. Chuck, awesome. Heart, okay, awesome. Hello, hello. And it's good to see everyone this morning. That's what I love lives for, because there's so many people on live and we don't even know each other. That is the coolest thing. And so this is not a hustle culture. It's not a get quick scheme. You work for it. This is faith, freedom, and a fresh start. And that is what I'm looking for. My goal has always been to share with people faith first, family, freedom to do what you want, and fun. Fun is a definite must be. You can see my beach scenes. I love having fun. I was at the pool yesterday. I'm going to probably be back there this afternoon. But the fun is, you can't live life without having fun. That is the truth. And you can have freedom to have fun if you have the finances to do it. So they all fit together. Okay, I'm getting with it. Get with it. I know. Hurry up, Arleen. Get to the story. Okay, so where did things change for me? Like I said, I was burnout. I was praying for an answer. This was brought into my lap, and it's a blueprint. It's called Freedom Formula Blueprint, or how to create 10K in 30 days. It teaches you that. That is what is the coolest thing with the blueprint, is it's a step-by-step program and shows you how to create the daily pay. When my age, it's only been weekly pay, monthly pay, things like that. Excuse me. Now there's a way to create daily pay. You can create anywhere from 100 a day to 300, 600, up to 900. Or if you have all four of those income streams, you could sell 1900 a day. But this is what it is. It's how to create a daily pay. Now, that is what my mission is, to get this out to the world, that it's available for daily income. Who on here would like a daily income? Put a 1 in the comments if you would like income daily. Now if you don't, jump off, but I knew I wanted income daily, and that's what I'm working towards. So when you're committed to helping others, you will have that satisfaction. You will get the benefits, plus the person you're helping will get the benefits. It's a win-win. So I just want to share one really quick Bible verse with you. It's Jeremiah 29:11. You've probably all heard it. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to give you a future and a hope. This is from the Lord. He's got a future for us and a hope. And I truly believe He has made me for more than what I've been showing up for. And that's where I'm changing that now. About a month ago, I said, I am going to Arleen 2.0. What does Arleen 2.0 mean? That means we went to Legacy 2.0, which upped the Legacy program. And I'm up in my game because I was playing quiet. I was playing like I didn't have something to share with the world. And now I do. I have two things. I have the Lord and I have the income that you can create so that you can create your dreams. Comment one of your dreams that you'd like to accomplish here in the next 6 months. What would something be that you would like to do? Now, I'm just going to a little bit about the the Legacy 2.0 and the daily pay. I've already talked about the daily pay. The Legacy 2.0, that is an online system that has a freedom machine in it. What does the freedom machine mean? That means your automated system works for you 24/7. That's the freedom machine. You don't have to get on phone calls. You don't have to get on Zoom calls. The system works for you. And if you've tried everything else, take a look at this because it's going to change your life. It's 100% profit. It's a digital business. So everything is done online through emails. There's no inventory, no parties. That to me was a blessing. No chasing people. You plug into the system that's already built for you. So you're up and running in 24 to 48 hours, with a full automated business. It's automated. It's daily pay. A 2-hour workday. I didn't even mention that yet. A 2-hour workday. Can you imagine working 2 hours a day and getting full-time income? Now, I can't guarantee that, and that's one of the things I need to mention. I am not promising anyone's going to create the income that others have, but I will promise you that if you work at it and you don't quit, you will make it happen. That is true. But now I can't tell you how much you're going to make because I don't know what your work ethic is. Adrian, Janet, thanks for jumping on. Good to see you. Community of women like us. Like I say, I usually gear towards women because I'm a woman. I'm retired, and I want to help any woman that's retired that is struggling paycheck to paycheck and has to stay home all the time because she can't go and do anything. That's the person I want to reach out to. You don't need to be techie. You just need to be coachable. Can you imagine showing up, being coachable, and do what Michelle, our founder of the Legacy 2.0, has done? Follow her tips. She started with no followers on TikTok. She created a 6-figure income in 6 months, 7 months, and $1 million in 17 months. Do you think she'd be someone that you'd want to follow? That was me. I wanted to be coachable by her because I knew if she could do it, I can do it. So that's where we have the coaching every day she comes in. gives us tips. She doesn't have to. She doesn't charge for it. It's free every single day. She's in there guiding us and telling us what to do. So, knowing that you have the coaching, the mentoring, and you can get on Zooms. If you want your questions answered live and in person, you just jump on the Zoom, you raise your hand, and she answers all the questions. It's amazing, the value that we get inside of this program. It's our website done for us. It's a $39 fee, a one-time $39 fee. But then you just plug in your information and it's done. And I was just chatting with a friend of mine this morning. Her and her husband had created their own website and they paid thousands of dollars for it to be created. So that in itself is just $39. Carol, thanks for jumping on. Joe, Adrian, awesome. Good to see all of you this morning. So that there is a huge benefit. $39 for a website that you just put in your information and you're ready to go. The system, automated system, is free. We have follow-up systems that are in place ready for you to use, and there's no additional charge on that. Okay, you're asking, how much does it cost to get started? I got a couple more things I want to share. However, I'm going to get started there. If you got to go, click the link in my bio. Well, I think on YouTube it's down below, but on TikTok it's up top. Click the link in my bio, enter your email, and I will send you over that free blueprint that I've been talking about. It doesn't cost you anything. Oh, thanks for the hearts and the love and all that. I love it. Lunar, welcome. I'm assuming Lunar. Thank you for jumping on this morning. Thanks for all the love. And just click that link in the bio. Get your free blueprint. At least owe it to yourself to check it out and see if this is something that you would want to pursue. Because I know I did. And it doesn't cost anything. You don't need to put charge card information in. Sometimes they say, oh, free. Oh, but no, you enter your card so that in 30 days I can charge you. No. None of that. Okay. So none of that. It's completely free. Get in there, find out what it's all about. There's a video that Michelle creates, and she goes into more detail as to what it is. And so now you get your Freedom Formula Blueprint. That's what that is. Or the how to create 10K in 30 days. If you follow it, you're coachable, you're consistent, and you're committed. Coachable means you're going to do what she says. Consistent is showing up every day for yourself. You showed up every day for your job I know I did for 40 years. Now I'm showing up for myself, for me, not for someone else, but for me, to create that legacy, to leave with my kids, to leave with my grandkids. Because family is why I'm doing this. That's exactly why. Because I want to see my family more. They were all in different states. We're all in different areas. But I want to be able to travel more and go see them more. So we have the accountability. You can get an accountability partner and help keep you on track and you keep them on track. And it's a free kickoff webinar. We're starting this 90 days. You're not too late to get started. If you want a copy of the webinar, we just had it the other day. Put webinar below and I will get you the replay of that webinar. And it's not too late to get started. You know what I'd heard for years is 21 days. If you do something consistently for 21 days, it becomes a habit. But in 90 days, you can truly change your life in 90 days, whether that's a diet that you're starting, an exercise program, supplements, a lot of supplements. They don't make you feel better right away, but if you're on it for the 90 days, you can create a whole new life for you. And that's the same way it is with the digital marketing. The program I'm sharing with you, 90 days can change your life. What if 90 days from now, you created that 10K? And I know it says 10K in 30 days, but you got to start out learning a little bit. Megan, Carolyn, great to see you both this morning. When you start a new job, you don't know what you're doing. You got to learn it. And that's the same with this here. If you've never done digital marketing, you got to learn it. But it is so easy to follow. I was blown away how simple it is. The biggest part is being consistent, showing up for yourself every single day. Can you do that? Now, I want to share one other story. Mary Ann, I was just chit-chatting with her a minute ago. She's a friend of mine, and she's been in the community for 2 years now. Excuse me. I needed to get a drink. She started, her tagline is, I'm 61 years young, and I did not want to work till the day I died. I was $50,000 in charge card debt, and now it's all paid off. That's Mary Ann's story. She was able to pay off. She created a 6-figure income in 8 months. Now she has multiple 6 figures in less than 2 years. So this works if you work it. And I just wanted to share that story with you. And she's 61. She might be 62 now. So, and I started over at 64. So you're never too old. It's never too late. You know, sometimes we feel like, oh my gosh, I'm too old. What am I going to do on TikTok? What am I going to do on YouTube? I don't know what people want. You know what? You be yourself. You bring to the table what you have. I've got years of experience with helping people. Half my jobs have been helping others. And also in the network marketing space, digital marketing is completely different because you don't have to bug your family and friends. You don't make your list of 100 and just, all that kind of stuff. This here is called attraction marketing. And what that means is you're posting value each and every day. There's 3 things. We talked about: coachable, consistent, and committed. Now, what 3 things do I do each day? You create free ads, post them, take an hour to create free ads each and every day. And then you create 3 value posts for your social media. And then the third thing is follow up with the people that are requesting information. Those are your 3 tasks to do on a daily basis. If you can copy and paste and follow instructions, you got this. I know you do. Shara, good to see you this morning. Thanks for jumping on. So give yourself that credit. Give yourself permission to check it out. Check out the Freedom Formula Blueprint to see if this is exactly what you're looking for. For me, it was. I had been looking for this all the time. Didn't even know it was out there. So just stop and think, what if 90 days from now, you had an income coming in that you don't have right now? How would that make you feel? Kristen, thanks for jumping on. Star, I like that name. Awesome. It's good to see you this morning. And just know that in 90 days, you can change your life. And that is reality, as long as you are coachable, consistent, and committed. And you can post, copy and paste ads to post. They're free. You don't pay for them. And make videos. What if you don't want to be on? I don't want to be online, Arleen. I don't want my face out there. I don't know what I'm doing. That's completely fine. We have what's called a faceless program that teaches you how to create the income without getting out and talking online. It's all done by faceless. And it is, it's so cool. It doesn't matter. What's stopping you right now from joining an online digital marketing space? Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what's holding you back. Okay. And now I just want to share, I just shared with you about Mary Ann, but I want to share one other story with you. If you say, I don't have time, I've got a full-time job, I've got kids, my husband, my parents, I'm taking care of my parents, I'm taking care of my kids, whatever is going on in your life. I get it. I've been there. We had the kids. My mother moved in with us for 5 years. So I get the busyness. It is hard. However, this friend of mine, Amy, oh my goodness, she is a rock star too. Her and Marianne both were rock stars. Amy was working 2 full-time jobs, 60 to 80 hours every week. She had 3 kids. One was getting ready to graduate high school. And she wanted her time back so bad to spend her daughter's senior year with her and help her get ready for college without spending time away from her. That's what she wanted back more than anything, is the time. And She created a 6-figure income in 6 or 8 months. She not only left one job, but both jobs in 10.5 weeks. Mind blowing or what? So it can be done. I'm not saying everyone creates income as quickly as those two have, but I am sharing that it is possible. Okay, if you want a guy story, because I know I've been telling all women stories, but if you want a guy story, there's two that are very, very off the top of my head. Tim and Daryl. They both have similar stories. They both had been let go from their jobs after 15, 20 years at them. And they both were devastated, didn't know what they were going to do. One was corporate, one was a welder. So they were, making good money, but didn't know what in the world they were going to do after all the years at the same company. And they found this, and both of them created a multiple 6-figure income last year from January to December. They both had multiple 6-figure incomes. So yes, it is totally doable. What did they do? They listened to Michelle. They did exactly what she said. They posted the ads. They did the 3 posts a day, 3 videos a day, and they followed up with people and they shared their story. They shared who they were. And so that is what is a blessing. It doesn't matter your background. You don't need to be techie. You don't need to have all the answers. You just got to start. So there's those few people have just been an inspiration for me to keep me going. Now, do you have questions for me? I know I've went through a lot of stuff quickly. And I didn't share what exactly it is. Income streams. I've heard of income streams all the time. Chase, thanks for jumping on. Income streams are like your job, your 40-hour week job. That's one income stream. If you're like most people nowadays, you have 2 jobs to make the monthly expenses. That's 2 income streams. But you are completely trading time for money. You've got to physically go to those jobs. You've got to do those jobs. And so you're wasting 8 hours a day working for someone else. And then maybe 4 or 5 hours a day working for someone else at your second job. So stop and think for just a minute. If you could work 2 hours a day for yourself, and even in all this busyness, like I said, Amy created 15-minute pockets throughout the day to make this happen. And that's the same thing you can do. If you're wanting a change in your life, your finances, and you really feel like you don't have the time, stop and think of where you could fit 15 minutes in to do a video, 15 minutes to do an ad, 15 minutes to follow up. Each 15-minute pocket, but you are completely focused when you're doing that. And you're doing it for your dreams, not for someone else's. That to me is the blessing of it. And so I just wanted to bring that back in and really go over that. So if you're not too old, you don't have enough time. And what is another one that's a big question, that what if it doesn't work? You know what? Change that and say, what if it does work? That's that mindset. And we have got mindset trainings in there. Don't look at it, what if it doesn't? Look at it, what if it does? You know what? Drop a comment of one of your true dreams that you would like to see happen, or even how much you'd like to create each month. If it's $500 a month, $1,000 a month, maybe 5 or 10,000 a month. Some people are creating 100,000 a month. It's you wherever you want to be, and then share with me the income you want, and I'll walk you through exactly how to do it. So that's a case of 2 different incomes. We have 4 different income streams. Our number one seller, our number one product is a digital marketing online course, $900. With that, you receive your website for $39 additional. Your automations are set up, your trainings every single day. You're in a community of 53,000 people that are helping you all along the way. And then I have just recently been certified in digital marketing. So I have the certification that I've got the extra education in the digital marketing space to help you become successful. And then also there is the how to do the videos, what to do the videos on. Each day you're coached on what to do. And that is free once you get in. And when you have your first sale of $900 product, you recoup your investment with one sale. If you were selling mascara, how many at $9 a commission, how many you'd have to sell 100 to create, you'd have to have 100 customers to create $900. With this one here, you need one customer to create 900. What if you did one customer a month? Would $900 each and every month help you? What if you did it weekly? What if you did it daily? $900 customer daily is $328,000 at the end of the year. Okay, now the next question is, I don't have $900 sitting around. We do have payment plans. It's just one. You can do PayPal, you can do charge card, or set it up with the payment plan. So that being said, if 900 is just way out of your league, we have a 600, which gives you 3 income streams. We have a 300, which gives you 2 income streams. And then we have a $100 program. You get all the trainings, you get everything inside the community, but you get one income stream. But each sale is $100. So you come in for 100 plus the 39, and then you get your website from GoDaddy. It's usually like $10 or something. So that's the initial one-time investments. No monthly expenses after that. So when you sell your first $100 item, product, you've recouped your investment. And what if you did $100 every single day for a year? It's $36,500 at the end of the year. And that's just one income stream. What if after you had a couple sales, you upgraded to the 300? And then after a couple more, you upgraded to the 600. Another one, you upgraded to 900. So each month you can upgrade, or you can go right from the 100 to the 900 and pay the difference in a 30-day span. So there is so many different options. It's affordable for anybody. But what a way to start your dream retirement, fulfill your dreams instead of your boss's dreams or your company's dreams. That's where I was. I was ready to just go all in so that I can travel more and go see my grandson each and every month. Because I want to do the rental car and the Airbnb. We got this big old diesel truck that we pull a camper with. I don't want to take that to the city once a month. That's just ridiculous. So there's little things that I want to do. And family is my number one reason for being here. And remember, I'm a wife, a mom, and a grandma. I was tired, frustrated, and burnt out from MLM, and I wanted a change. I found a blueprint that I could follow step by step and make a difference in your life so that you can see what's out there. So comment ready below or freedom below if you'd like the link to the blueprint, or go to the link in my bio, enter your email. I'll get you the link to the freedom formula, plus a video from Michelle that shares the complete system more concise. So I just want to say thank you for jumping on today. It has been a pleasure for all the comments and the people on here today. And I just want to say thank you so much and have a blessed day. I'll be back on between 9:30 and 10 in the morning, and I will see you then. Remember to comment if you would like that Freedom Formula Blueprint, the 10K in 30 days. And yes, it is done every single month, so it is real. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.